I am Head.Lioness. We're about to get into a collective message. This message may not resonate with everybody because off rip, based off of the spread I have out here, it's seeming like it's for a very specific collective. Okay, so take it as a resonate, leave what doesn't fit, enjoy the storyline, and just tap the screen for me while you're here. That's all I ask. You guys, we've been getting more and more insight as to what somebody that was connected to you, what they were doing. For somebody here, this was a romantic encounter. Hey, Dasha. This is somebody that you were romantically involved with, maybe even in a higher level of commitment with this person. You could have been married to this person. Some of you guys were legally married to this person. Others of you were just in a long time, like a long-term relationship with this person, maybe even to the point where you shared, a child or maybe even several children. Hey, you guys, several children with this person. Okay, you guys just take it as it resonates. If you did not have children with this person, that's okay. You could have just been like a really, nurturing, supportive individual, while in this person's life. Okay. You just take it as it resonate. You will know if this is for you the further I go. Okay. Because like I said, this is a specific message somebody here. Whatever the case may be, y'all, like I said, we've been getting more and more clarity about what somebody's person was doing with a third party that they pretty much we saw last night. And if you didn't catch that full replay is up. We saw last night that somebody was, they were abusing divination. That's how they got caught up with a third party. That's for some of y'all. Okay, boom. These motherfuckers was doing sacrifices on you. They were giving offerings on you. Okay, so what it looks like to me, y'all, because if you've been peeping the storyline, somebody that was directly connected to you, they had a choice between you and somebody else. And we found out last night for some members of the collective, this is somebody from their past that they had stopped taking action towards. Okay, bet this person spent the block. When they spent the block and your past person chose to go deal with this person, I told y'all, we seen it last night. I was like, somebody kind of started acting shady towards you. They switched up on you. Okay, boom. Somebody started like really being emotionally detached with you. They could have even like started like depriving you of like intimacy in all ways, like no sex, no cuddling, no expressing feelings, no being considerate of your feelings or anything like that. That's because this person had gotten themselves, they had chose a homewrecker. This person that they got involved with is a homewrecker, and this homewrecker had always been in the distance. They had always been there. This person was never too far away. Okay. And you wasn't Bitmo thinking anything about this individual. You weren't thinking anything about this individual whole time. This is somebody with the main female reverse, marriage reverse. If you were married to your person, this is someone who was hell bent on sabotaging and wreaking havoc in y'all union to the point where it drives a divorce, which for some of y'all, if you were married to this person, you eventually did file, you eventually did separate, you walked away from this person for somebody here. And we already know you walked away from this person. Okay, how you walking away from someone childish. This is somebody that could have, once they chose to be with this third party, this rebound, whoever this homewrecker is, that's what I'm gonna acknowledge this motherfucker as, the homewrecker. Okay, once they chose the homewrecker, they could have started being so unhinged with you. They could have started being so unhinged and emotionally unstable, just hard to deal with, you know what I'm saying? All of those sorts of things. But it was something about like being in this way with you, but not really wanting you to leave. And we've gotten that. Hey, we've gotten that message too. Like somebody wanted you to like stay and deal with the emotional torment that they were inflicting upon you. And I feel like today we're going to figure out like why, even though we figured it out in other messages. I believe we're going to get more clarity on that. For some of you guys, not everybody, this is a same-sex relationship. There could be two feminine energies involved. For some of you guys, okay? It's not for everybody. Somebody, if it's masculine and feminine, for somebody, the masculine energy could be showing up in more of a feminine energy. So you guys just take it as it resonate. But I know for a fact that there is at least two feminine energies here for sure. Okay, so it's something about this person once they chose the homewrecker. Okay, and let me also add this, you guys. For somebody here, for those of y'all that was not legally married to this person, for those of y'all that were not legally married to this person, somebody went off and they could have gotten married to this person while you guys were still somewhat connected, or immediately after you walked away from this person, they married, like legally married this individual. Okay, that's not for everybody, that's for some of y'all. Okay, you will know if this is for you the more I talk. Okay, either way it go, for somebody here, there is a higher level of commitment where somebody that was attached to you is now bound, possibly legally married to a third party, a homewrecker. Okay, bet. When they chose this person, they started abusing divination. Okay, it's something about this person wanting to close out a cycle of, because I have 12th house energy here. They kept a lot of this shit hidden. Okay, with this 12th house energy, their desires. Also, somebody here, I don't think you could have even known this person's faith is in darkness. Some of y'all might not have even known, like you could be thinking, oh, we're both spiritual. We believe in the Most High God. We believe in God. We believe in this. You could have been thinking that whole time. This person had a whole different type of, you know what I'm saying, belief system or some shit like that. Like their faith was different. You know what I'm saying? And it's something about, and I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I'm finna tell y'all all of this shit because this is kind of fucking crazy, but it is what it is at this point. Somebody wanted to close out a cycle. Hold on real quick. Let me get you up out of here, baby. Cause I don't know you and I don't know why you questioning me about what I'm doing as if you don't see what I'm right here doing. So go ahead about your business. For somebody here, it's like this person wanted to close out a cycle where they were being restricted, where they were dealing with obstacles, where they were dealing with setbacks, delays. It was all of these, coming up short, and somebody just was not having their way. Somebody was praying out, somebody was looking for some sort of response or resources or something like that. Thank you for that 6-7. Thank you for that, Jay. And somebody wanted out of this. They wanted stability. They wanted to be able to rest and relax. Okay, somebody wanted peace. Somebody wanted to be approved. Somebody finally wanted to hear yes after this card right here says yes to the most recent request. It came out in reverse. Somebody finally wanted to hear a yes for a new car, a new home, just whatever it is that their heart could have desired. They wanted peace. They wanted to be, at ease when it comes to things that they were worried about. Okay. That's what they wanted. This person was dealing with, karma. This person was dealing with karma and they wanted out of it. Okay, they wanted to close that cycle out. So when it came down to this person and them choosing to go and give offerings to their ancestors, y'all, this person went and gave offerings to their ancestors. Aries energy could be significant here. Aries energy could be significant here. Okay. That's fire sign energy. Sagittarius is also significant, as well as Pisces. Heavy on the Pisces, heavy on the Aries, Capricorn, and heavy on the Sagittarius could be significant. Okay. Could be your sign, could be in your top three, could be their sign, or be in their top three. Okay. Y'all just take it as it resonates. This person went and gave offerings to their ancestors. Okay. They took action. They went and did this shit because they wanted peace. They wanted stability. They wanted to be able to put their mind at ease when it comes to all of these blockages and things that was like holding this person back. Okay, bet. When they went and gave this offering, they did this a couple of times, y'all. They went and gave offerings a couple of times, y'all. Like for real, for real. When they went and did this, they did not think twice about how this would affect you. They knew that this would bring you some sort of pain. It would bring you sadness. It would disturb your peace. Somebody also knew that the way that they were treating you, with regards to, like, mishandling you and your feelings and being inconsiderate of you. Like literally, somebody I never meant to hurt you. It came out in reverse. I never meant to hurt you in reverse. Bend you over a chair in reverse. Rainstorm cuddling in reverse. Okay, this is coming out on top of this moon energy. Okay, so it's something about Cancer energy. Cancer could be significant, and again, heavy on the Pisces could be significant for somebody here. Somebody knew that there would be a negative reaction on your end based off of the moves that they were making with you, but they didn't care. They didn't care. They did what made them happy so that way they could get everything that they desired. They wanted their wish fulfillment, so they didn't give a fuck about breaking your heart, causing you severe, I just heard agony. Wow. Like pain and agony or something like that. When they went and gave flowers, whatever the hell offerings that they gave to their ancestors, they told them all the truth. It says, I want to tell the truth. They told them everything. They told them exactly what they wanted. And with this, all I think about is you. Missing you during the day, wanting to call. Somebody didn't think twice about you when they went over here and took action with this Aries energy, when they went over here and took action to give these offerings to their ancestors. Okay, y'all. For somebody here, let me take it back to this homewrecker. Okay, this homewrecker that was always in the mix. This person was always in the mix. It's something about they kept trying things, right? They kept trying things. Whoever this home wrecker is, this was like the wisdom behind the work that was being done. Like whoever this home wrecker is that was being stiff armed, that was being like off in a distance, this person is the one who came in and planted the seeds within your person about like attacking you, offering you up, giving offerings for for you to experience some type of painful ending and be in a space of instability. This was so much so, like this person was the mastermind of this, to the point where whenever they would experience like a roadblock or something like that, when they would get stopped in their tracks, like, okay, that offering didn't work, that ritual didn't work, they would go to whoever this person is and ask. I have to ask my wife. Heavy emphasis on marriage. I have to ask my wife and main female out here, okay? And then I also have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles out here. There is at least two feminine energies involved, okay? There's definitely a love triangle here, all right? It's something about this Uranus energy out here. If I can pick this card up. If I can get the fucking card, y'all. It's something about with this Uranus energy out here, somebody was real innovative. Somebody was real innovative. Somebody was open to, like, trying multiple different ways to be successful with what they were doing. It's something about they were Bonnie and Clyde. This, seventh house energy is here. This talks about relationships, contracts, and things like that, partnerships, sharing back and forth with each other, that sort of thing, cooperating with each other to reach a common goal. Okay, it's something about stop asking stupid questions in reverse. So when it came to roadblocks and obstacles, when things weren't working with the spell work or something like that, whoever this individual is that was directly connected to you, they went back to the source, basically, the one who put them on, the homewrecker, the one who planted the seeds. And for somebody here, this person was like eager to learn. Like they were eager to learn like different ways that they could attack you. When one thing didn't work, they went and tried something else. It's like stop asking stupid questions. So it's like there was an unlimited amount of questions that somebody was asking, and whoever this homewrecker is, they were eating it up. They were eating it up. Okay. Hey, hey, I'm doing good, babe. How are you? Thank y'all for the flowers and stuff like that. I appreciate it. It's something about like this person really like creating some type of illusion that there would be an unlimited amount of like growth and wealth and all of these different things with this Sagittarius energy. Somebody had the wisdom. At least that's how they made it seem. That's how they made it seem. Pisces, like I said, Pisces and Sagittarius could be significant. It's also something about what goes around comes around, y'all. See, what's happening here is somebody is now realizing that all of their attempts, all of their offerings have been rejected. It's being rejected and it's something about like because somebody didn't follow all the steps. Somebody didn't follow all of the steps and you ended up walking away with this. How did you know about that being in reverse? Some of y'all could have walked away from this person for one particular reason, not even realizing that all of this shit right here was even going on in the background. Like you could have walked away from this person purely off the fact that, they was being an asshole towards you. They were treating you like shit, expecting for you to settle, expecting for you to deal with less than what you knew you deserved. And it could have been on some shit where you could have seen like, okay, it seemed like it makes you happy. It seemed like it makes you happy or something like that. Like you know that you're breaking my heart, yet you're still doing certain things to me. For somebody here, you could have walked away from this person not even knowing all of the meat and potatoes, the ins and outs of what this person had going on. Because, like I said, whoever this home wrecker is that was in the distance, some of y'all did not know that this person was a thing. Like you wasn't bit more thinking about this person. For somebody here, you could have walked away, like I said, off the strength of like, okay, we not having sex. You treat me like shit. You disregard me and my emotions. Okay, there's no intimacy here. You're emotionally detached. You're cold hearted. You're hot and cold with me. Like for somebody here, that could have been enough for you to be like, I'm checking out of this. Okay, bet. So when you did that, it's something about like you not calling, somebody is like on ice with you. There's like you're making it clear you don't want to talk, that sort of thing. Also, y'all remember last night, for those of y'all that was in my live last night over on the other side of town, I ended up saying something. I was trying to say IRA account, but Spirit had me say IRS or something like that. And I was like, I don't know, what somebody was doing with some money or something like that. And y'all remember I said it's something about some money that somebody got that they was not supposed to get, and they could be in trouble with this. Okay, it's something about somebody tried to do some tax refund fraud or some shit like that, and that is not going as planned. Somebody's in trouble with the law. Like somebody's in trouble with the law, and that it could be very well because somebody tried to, either they stole somebody's identity, they, claimed somebody on their taxes, or they claimed more on their taxes than they were supposed to. I don't know what the fuck this person did, but it's something about tax refund fraud or something like that, and that shit not working out. Okay, bet. So that's what that is, right? Somebody is now Now that the shit is hitting the fan for this person and they're dealing with their karma and the backfires and all of these different things that we've been talking about, y'all remember we was saying that whoever this person was working with, once they got what they wanted, once they got what they needed out of this situation, either if I just needed the bread, if I wanted my lick back for you icing me the fuck out and choosing Divine Collective, whatever it was that this home wrecker came in to retrieve, once they got it, they cut the fuck out. Your past person is dealing with the backfire of all of this shit by their self now. This got somebody in a space where they're trying to like backtrack on like a one-way street. It's like when I see this car right here of mine, this car says one way. Okay, it says one way. Somebody trying to go backwards on like a one-way street, but it's like, nah, baby, you chose, you chose the direction that you was going in. You chose, somebody's name could be Lynn, first, middle, or last name could be Lynn that's involved. Okay, it's something about this person. They didn't even know what the hell they was getting into. They didn't know. They were completely, it's like this person was oblivious to the fact that, like I said, another person, they walked right into their own demise, thinking that they were about to be at peace, thinking that they were finna get new car, new job, new house, all of these different resources. They thought they was finna be living it up or some shit like that. It's not happening, okay? And now somebody's trying to backtrack, but the decision has been made. You've already chose your path. Ain't no backtracking on no one-way street, baby. You're gonna cause a collision, you're gonna cause an accident, and that's like somebody's not able to do that. Somebody got a karmic or a toxic Sagittarius in their energy, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. It's also something about somebody thought that they were about to have some type of new form of stability. This could have been some type of new type of job or something like that. It did not work out. Somebody could have promised somebody a position or something like that. They were not able to come through on that. They're not getting that job. They're not going to get that stability. Or if somebody did possibly get some type of opportunity for a new job or something like that, I just heard like the offer was recanted, like they took the offer back or something like that. It's also something about this person being at a place where they're like, I'll stop when you come back. Hey, Tay, somebody said, I'll stop when you come back, because somebody is realizing that they are nothing without you. It says, without you, I am nothing. Okay, think it through is here. Somebody is not thinking it through. Somebody did not think it through or something like that. It's something about like somebody, I don't know who this is for, but this I date both genders is in reverse. So I don't know if somebody thought that a person was like DL or something like that. They're not. They're just a whore bag, or they're just very promiscuous and freaky or some shit like that, but they're not gay. That's for somebody. I don't know who needs to hear that. Unless you caught their ass like red-handed or something along those lines, they're not gay. That's for somebody here. But it's something about this person, like, I'll stop whenever you come back. So somebody could still be attempting to like attack you or something along those lines. So that way you will have to come back. It's something about with this Pluto energy here trying to like resurrect a dead relationship. Like this is over with between y'all, but somebody is like hell bent on trying to get you back, and they're not trying to get you back for like positive reasons. Somebody here. Hey. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. I don't know. There's, like I said, there's two feminine energies here. The Queen of Wands is in the upright and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So like I said earlier, some of y'all could have a family with this person or a child with this person, or you could have just been really nurturing and supportive of this person. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like somebody here, you could have been nurturing and supporting this person to the point where you started seeing, obstacles in your own life. Like you could have been doing well for yourself, very stable and grounded. And then when you got with this person and started tending to this person and trying to build with this person, you could have started seeing shit decline in your life. That's for somebody here. Somebody was also trying to like make you jealous with another person. Somebody was trying to make you jealous with another person, trigger you or something like that by giving another person an offer. Like, for example, if this is somebody, hey Dasha, if this is somebody that you were with for 6 years or some shit, and you like, damn, okay, when we gonna get married? Like, what's up? Like, when we gonna get married? We've been doing this, we've been living life, we got these kids, we got this, that, and third. When are we gonna get married? Somebody could have been like cold-hearted, like, oh, whatever, whatever with you, but as soon as y'all break up, somebody go off and marry the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been something like that. This was all like spiteful energy towards you to have you like emotionally unstable, have you in your feelings while they put a karmic, a homewrecker on a pedestal. So that's for somebody here. It's not lasting. Trust me when I tell you it's not lasting. Tell me about this approved energy with this 12th house and this yes to the most recent request. Somebody is being blocked. They're getting told no. They're getting told no. When it comes to peace and relaxing, somebody's like no. They're not getting it. Give me more on this. What's this about, spirit? Give me more on this. Damn, y'all. The 8 of swords is in reverse. Gemini could be significant. Somebody thought that they were about to free themselves out of some type of restriction, something that they felt, was holding them back. Like they felt like there was a lot of, this person speaks really negatively to themselves also. Like they have a lot of negative thoughts and they overthink negativity also. With this 8 of swords in reverse, somebody thought that they were finally about to be free of some type of restriction that they felt like, was blocking them in their forward movement. Tell me more about this. The moon is in reverse. Okay, big Pisces energy here. Give me more on this moon energy before I say that. Because this, I can look at this two ways. Somebody here, this person fell for an illusion. They fell for an illusion. Also, this person created an illusion that, for you or something like that. Like somebody created an illusion and somebody fell for an illusion. Give me more on this moon energy here. Give me more on this moon energy. Damn. The devil's in reverse. Big Capricorn energy is here. It's a lot of major shit happening in somebody's life, or a lot of major shit was happening in somebody's life. Wow. The devil in reverse, though. Somebody thought that they were finally about to have control over their life. Somebody felt like they didn't have any type of control over their life, where they were going, where they were, whether they were coming, they were going, what they wanted, or something like that. Somebody was ready to finally put an end to this shit. With this 12th house energy here, they wanted to close this out. They wanted to heal. That's what this is. Somebody wanted to relax. Somebody was tired of being told no. Somebody was tired of being told no. Tell me more about it. What's this about? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, the Six of Swords is here. Somebody thought they was gonna put all of this chaos and conflict and all of this shit behind them. They thought that they were finally about to be free of their obstacles. They thought they were about to be moving on to calmer waters. Somebody felt like help had finally came. Help had finally came. They finna resolve all of this shit. Okay? Somebody thought like, I just feel like somebody could have been like negatively projecting onto you. Like somebody could have been blaming you, like saying like, if and you're gonna know if this is for you. Like if somebody was like with you and their life was like in shambles, somebody could have been trying to point fingers at you and negatively project that you were the reason why their life was miserable, why their life was in shambles, why they were stuck or something like that. Somebody could also have like a criminal record with this 8 of swords here. Like somebody could have been to jail before, been to prison before, or something like that for, being toxic, some type of self-sabotaging ways about themselves or something like that. And that could have been a thing also that was hindering this person. That could have been a thing also, like 3 of Pentacles in verse. Somebody could have not been able to find work or, certain things like that. Approved is here and getting no's. So somebody's own record, their own toxic, self-sabotaging ways, their own, like negative codependencies and things like that could have been sabotaging their forward movement. And somebody could have thought or been trying to project and say that it was because they were attached to you or something along those lines. That's not for everybody. Whatever the case may be, somebody figured that they were finally about to close out this cycle of being stuck, being broke, okay? Being in a negative headspace, feeling isolated or like they didn't have any control over themselves. Somebody had been holding back a lot of emotions, y'all. Somebody also had a lot of resentment towards another person that was unwarranted. It's like a lot of misdirected type of like, I just keep getting like that somebody was blaming an innocent person for their shit show, and it's like you didn't even have nothing to do with this. Somebody was delusional with this moon in reverse. Give me more on this. And they thought that they were finally about to be able to like get control over their life and be happy, like make some type of positive change in their life where things are smooth sailing. Give me more on this. Give me one more. Mm-mm. The Magician is in reverse. Big Gemini energy out here. Okay. This person, for one, this person is very narcissistic. This person is very manipulative. This is also somebody that loves to play victim. Like they love to play victim, y'all. That's their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everybody else's fault, but mainly it's your fault, collective. It's mainly your fault. You just can't get it right. And we saw this the other day. We saw this the other day how somebody was like, "Oh, you just didn't meet the expectations." You know what I'm saying? But whole time it was this person's own shortcomings that was blocking and restricting them, keeping them bound. Okay. Somebody went right into an illusion. This is somebody that felt powerless. This is somebody that felt like again, there was certain things that they wanted for themselves that they wouldn't have been able to bring in by themselves because of all of these things that was restricting and blocking this person. Okay. Okay. So they went towards a manipulator that's like just as manipulative and narcissistic as they are. Okay, give me one more on this Magician reverse. Give me one more on this Magician reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. Wow, heavy emphasis on Gemini energy. Big Gemini out here with this Lovers reverse. This is why somebody became and started being real like all of this emotional manipulation. Somebody started using what they knew, like while in this union with you, somebody just single-handedly destroyed a soulmate contract. For sure. For sure. Like they single-handedly did this shit. And it's something about, but while doing this, they used everything that they knew about you, like your desires, what you wanted, all of these different things. Heavy emphasis on the manipulation, creating an illusion for you. That's why I said somebody was under an illusion and somebody created an illusion that you guys were in some type of partnership or something like that. Whole time with the Lovers in reverse, again, somebody faith was completely different than yours. Y'all belief systems or something like that. Y'all had two different perspectives or two different visions of what this was like gonna look like when it was all said and done. Somebody created an illusion for you. They manipulated you to be in some type of struggling like relationship in one way or another. In one way or another. But the Lovers in reverse is somebody like it was so much imbalance between y'all. And this imbalance was going on like this between y'all because somebody was basically creating illusions and being manipulative. That's what this is. Okay. And they knew that what they were doing, breaking your heart, not choosing you, causing a breakup with you, they knew that this was causing you pain. Like they knew that they were breaking your heart. Tell me about this over here with this I didn't mean to hurt you reverse, bend you over a chair reverse, rainstorm cuddling reverse, this moon energy and the Pisces, not the Pisces, the Nine of Cups is out here. Pisces energy is significant. Tell me about this. Somebody kept a lot of their feelings and shit to themselves, like that they were happy that they were seeing you be in pain, like that they were depriving you of like intimacy in so many different ways. So many different ways. Tell me more about this. Mm-hmm. Hmm. The Three of Wands is here. The Three of Wands is here. Okay. Tell me more about it. This was all with somebody. This was all going according to plan. This was all according to plan. Tell me about this Three of Wands here. Tell me more. What was this Three of Wands? What was this person waiting for? Like they had their eyes set on other things. Like they had their eyes set on other things. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this might sound like kind of blunt and straight to the point, but like somebody just needs to know this. Like this pain and like lack of affection was deliberately done. Like this emotional manipulation like this was being done deliberately. And with this, I didn't mean to hurt you in reverse. Somebody like knew what they was doing. Somebody knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Um, and this was all according to plan, like because they knew something was gonna come in. At least that's what they thought. Something was gonna come in based off of what they were doing. Tell me more about this. The Two of Swords is here. Yes, somebody chose their path. They had made that difficult decision. They weren't stalling out. It's like, okay, fuck it. This is what it is. Somebody was happy because and they were just patiently waiting with the Three of Wands here in the upright. They were just, it was one of them things where it's like it was just a waiting game. The decision had already been done. The offering had already been gave. I had already chose my path. I'm going this way with the the homewrecker. I'm going this path with the homewrecker because I'm tired of being in this struggle. I'm tired of being in this hardship. I'm tired of being, restricted, being told no, all of these different things. I'm tired of it. So fuck it. I'm finna destroy this contract with the earth angel, with the divine collective. Okay. The decision had been made. Okay. And so now that I know what I need to do, because mind y'all, somebody was getting the wisdom from somebody that was a homewrecker that was in the distance. Like, so it's like this motherfucker off to the side in the background in the cut, feeding your person information. That's who they're going to when it comes to like, okay, well, damn, she didn't respond like this time around. So what you think I should do now? Or he did this, and this to what I said or what I did. What you think I should do now? Like that sort of thing. That's who this person was getting their wisdom, their insight, their knowledge from. This person, this homewrecker in the background. The decision had already been made though. And your feelings being hurt and depriving you of intimacy and all of that shit and being real closed off and cold-hearted and detached from you, this was right on cue. This was right on cue or some shit like that. This made somebody happy because I feel like somebody knew that they needed to, in order to successfully, like, complete some type of offering that was done, okay, they knew they had to get you in a certain lower vibrational like frequency. I keep telling y'all that it's all about the frequency. It's all about like where are you at energetically? Because if you vibing real high, if you're vibing real high, this shit cannot penetrate. And I've been like sounding like a broken record. Somebody had to break your fucking heart. Somebody needed to keep you in some sort of delusional space or in some sort of like emotionally unstable union where it's like, okay, are you like doing this on purpose? Like what the fuck is going on with you? Like that sort of thing. This is what somebody needed. The decision had already been made. So if they seen you crying, if they seen you fussing, if they seen you sad, if they seen you doing all of this made this person happy because that meant that they would get what they wanted. That's what that meant. This person chose themselves. They had already chose. Give me more on this. What's this about? Tell me what they were preparing. Like somebody was like, it's only a matter of time with the Three of Wands here. Everything is going to come in. Everything is flowing exactly how we planned. It's only a matter of time. I just got to be patient with the Three of Wands here. I just got to be patient. Tell me more. Somebody ran out of time though with the Empress. Look at this shit here. Mm. Take it as it resonates, okay? This message is not going to be for everybody. There go the Empress, though. Taurus and Libra could be significant. Somebody made a dumbass decision to try and break a Empress down. somebody here. Somebody made the dumbest decision trying to bring pain, suffering, sorrow, and sadness to a empress, a earth angel, somebody that is heavily protected and highly favored by the divine. Makes sense why this shit is being rejected. It's like, who they trying to sacrifice? I'm not saying anybody should be sacrificed. I'm not saying that, but especially not a chosen one. Especially not an empress. Are you fucking dumb? Yes, somebody was dumb. Okay, it's something about, like, for somebody here, you could again, somebody could have been pregnant while all of this was happening. Okay, somebody, you could have been expecting, or this person could have been expecting while they was still doing all of this shit. Y'all take it as it resonate. Okay, but like I told y'all from the beginning, there is definitely somebody that you could have been married to this person at first. You could have been married to this person before they ran off and married somebody else after y'all separated or some shit like that. Or for some of y'all, y'all could have been like, a mother figure or something like that for this person. Heavy emphasis with the Four of Wands here. Somebody, again, engaged, married, living together, doing life together, all of the things with the Four of Wands here. Okay, the Empress is out here. This is a very loving, nurturing individual. A very loving, nurturing individual. And this was what's so crazy, y'all, is that if this person would have just been a good person and treated you how you deserve to be treated, they would have gotten everything that they wanted. This is literally somebody that has, like, pum pum themselves in the foot, like both feet, like somebody like empty the clip on both motherfucking feet. Your ass is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's something about trying to, like, you are somebody with purpose. Okay. Thank you. You are somebody that have purpose over your life. Okay. It's important for you to be here because there are things, there are visions and ideas and things that only you can create. Only you can create. You have to be the one to bring it into the physical. Nobody else got that assignment. So it is important for you to be here because what you're going to create is going to benefit and positively impact other people that, come across you, or that you cross paths with, or something like that. So you're definitely going to be protected. You're definitely going to be protected. Give me more on this. What was going on with this Empress? Somebody was happy seeing a nice, loving, gentle, kind person, the type of person that'll give you their all, like somebody that'll give you their last. The Empress is a really loving individual, very beautiful, very handsome individual as well. Like, you are a light in the darkness, somebody here. Like, it's ridiculous. Somebody chose to, like, purposely cause you pain. Give me more. And you could have still tried to be understanding with this person. You could have still tried to be in their corner, like, despite this person, like, not giving a fuck about you and your feelings, like, depriving you and being cold hearted towards you. That's crazy. Give me more on this. Yeah. The Chariot is in reverse. Big Cancer energy. Somebody here, this person wanted to stop you. That's what this was. Somebody wanted to stop you from whatever you were creating, whatever you were being called to bring into fruition, your manifestations. Somebody here, you are not done evolving. You haven't even seen how far the divine is going to take you. Somebody here, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Somebody, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Somebody here, you have nothing to worry about. This person was trying to, like, block you. Somebody also was like, and I'm telling y'all, that's what I said. Somebody was, they knew that they were breaking your heart, that they were making you sad and shit like that, being cold-hearted with you, that they were being selfish with you. Okay. And they could have been doing things with the Magician reverse, the Lovers reverse. It's like, we know that this is a unstable union that we're in, But somebody was creating an illusion for you, being emotionally manipulative, love bombing you, gaslighting you, and shit like that, to block you and stop you from leaving with this chariot in reverse. Somebody here with this Empress energy here, you are very intuitive. Okay, you are locked in and tapped in with the divine. Some of y'all could have your own, gifts and capabilities and things like that. Somebody was also trying to like fuck with your emotions to the point where you start second guessing your intuition, whether you coming, whether you're going, or something like that. Somebody just didn't want you to have like any type of faith in moving forward away from them. Why did they want this for the Empress? Why did they want to block the Empress? Oh, I love you too, babe. Thank you, thank you. Why did they want to block the Empress? Can you tell me anything about why they wanted to block the Empress? Mm-mm. The Queen of Swords is here. You said it literally feels like a personal reading. Not Aries. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy. I think it's like Taurus as well, but I could be tripping. But I know for a fact that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy here. Somebody is a truth speaker. Somebody is also a truth seer. Okay. Tell me more about this. Why did they want to block the Empress? Why did they want to block the Empress? What's the Queen of Swords here? You're protected. You're protected. The sun is in reverse. Leo could be significant. Tell me about this. The Three of Swords is here. Okay. Heavy emphasis on a Libra. That's Four Swords. It's something about like somebody wanted to break your heart. Like this would help them heal. Somebody thought that breaking your heart, having you in some sort of pain, some sort of blocked energy, some sort of sadness where you're taking losses and, shit like that, that would help them heal. Remember, we saw over here somebody wanted rest and relax. Somebody wanted peace. Somebody wanted to be able to rest and relax. Okay, they wanted to be approved. They wanted to hear yeses. Somebody thought that by doing this to you, by blocking you, for somebody here, you are very what's the word that I want to say? You are a very valuable soul. Somebody here. You are a very valuable soul. Somebody here. And there's a lot of power and protection that comes with you. Somebody here. I think that somebody could have tried to do a destiny swap. I'm going to go ahead and just put that out there. I think that somebody could have tried to do a destiny swap to kind of like be in your shoes. Like you are blessed. It could be clear that you're blessed with this Empress energy here, this Queen of Swords energy here. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. It's something about this person feeling like blocking you and stopping you from being able to like do what you need to do. That would somehow help them to recover. They will be able to put their own challenges and hardship, their own heartbreak to rest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all also as a sidebar for some of y'all, this is somebody that could have definitely tried to like break your spirits down so that way because you speak the truth. Somebody don't want you to be able to like tell what the fuck they've been doing behind the scenes. And I think somebody was trying to emotionally manipulate you or gaslight you or some shit like that, just break your spirits down or something like that to the point where like you don't talk, you don't question certain things or something like that. That's for some of y'all. This would have allowed this person to do what they wanted to do peacefully or some shit like that. It's also something about like I said, somebody here, you could be being spiritually attacked, or you could be like, you know, being spiritually attacked could not be anything new to you. You could be the type of person that's been experiencing spiritual warfare like your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of how valuable of a soul you are. You're very high ranking in the spiritual realm. Somebody here, you're very valuable. It's something about like somebody here, there's always a fucking crunchy ass dark entity that's trying to use somebody to attack you. Somebody. Like this, that's just what it is. That's because of how impactful you are. That's how powerful you are. And it's not even just that. It's just like, for one, you're powerful and you stand on business, somebody here. You ain't afraid to stand up for yourself. You ain't afraid to speak up for yourself. You ain't afraid to do what's right, even if you have to stand by yourself. You ain't afraid to protect other people. Also, that's for somebody here. This Queen of Swords don't play. This Queen of Swords don't play. The Empress is here. Somebody's a lover. Somebody's real loving and nurturing. You're a healer and you're a fucking protector. Somebody here. That's who you are. Okay, so it's a lot that comes with you, and you are a asset to people's lives. Somebody here. It's like you're an asset. Period. You're strong also. You're very, very strong. For somebody here, you're very strong-minded. Somebody here, your confidence is through the roof. You're very assertive. Okay, you demand your respect, but maybe even in a loving manner. With this Empress energy here, it's very balanced, is what I'm getting. Somebody, you know how to turn it off and on. Somebody here. I think that whoever this person is, it would have made them very happy to break your spirits down, to humble you or some shit like that. If you a tough person that a lot of people don't get to see you cry, a lot of people don't get to see a certain like vulnerable side of you, it made this person feel good to see you do shit like that. Like it made them happy to do that. It really did, which is it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. So tell me about this ticket for running the light. And this stop asking stupid questions reverse. And I have to ask my wife out here with this Uranus energy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's a lot about a not so main female. So this is a sidebar energy. Like this is somebody that was on the side, you know. This is a little side piece, a little crunchy ass side piece that you wasn't bit more thinking about, but wanted your spot. Somebody wanted your spot so bad. Give me more on this. What happened here? Damn, she came out again. Okay, so there's definitely a motherfucking like Timu ass witch. She out here twice, y'all. Queen of Wands is out here twice. There's definitely a Timu ass witch in the mix here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. Okay. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. And she been riding the energy, y'all. This person don't have to be a fire sign, but whoever this is, this kitchen witch, she been riding the energy, y'all. This bitch is present. Somebody could have a black cat, or you could be seeing black cats. Give me more on this. What this Queen of Wands, whoever this not so main female, like this side piece that was in the distance, this homewrecker that was always, in the distance waiting for their time to shine or waiting for their opportunity that you wasn't bit more thinking about or some shit like that. This person is the one, I'm telling you, this was the person that sparked the fire up under your past person's ass. This is the one that gave them this way of thinking with this Uranus energy. It's something about like some type of, something was said, some type of action was taken, you know what I'm saying, towards your past person to like stir up drama and conflict or something like that to get them to be open to running red lights. Like, it's like you ain't supposed to do this, but I'm coming in moving in a certain way like this and talking to you like that, so that way you'll be like, okay, well maybe I could, or some shit like that. Give me more on this Queen of Wands. What's going on with the Queen of Wands? The sun is in reverse, big Leo energy. This person is in the cut. This person been in the cut. They been on the low. Tell me about this sun. They in the dark. They worship darkness too. This person is like miserable. This person, it's also something about What is these? Is these daisies? I think these are daisies. Somebody, you could be seeing daisies, dandelions. Mm. What's going on with this? What this person was doing behind the scenes? This person is miserable. Give me more. And this could be somebody that is like really like on the outside, they look really well put together with this Queen of Wands energy. Like maybe they present themselves to be a certain caliber of like of an individual, but it's something like, and like I feel like I just said this last night, this person could present themselves in some type of way, like very attractive, very seductive, like that sort of thing or whatever, very like independent and shit like that, but at their core, they're fucking rotten. They're rotten to the core. Whoever this individual is, they're dark, very, very dark. Like this is like the true definition of a fucking like shape-shifting dominion. Like for real, for real. Look really good. A lot of people could like surround this individual. You know, maybe they're popular in their local community, their friend group, or something like that because of the way that they carry themselves. But this person has a lot of dark fucking secrets and a lot of dark ass shit that they're into. They're rotten to the core. Give me more on this. Who is this homewrecker? Tell me about this, what they had going on in the background. Who is this homewrecker? Oh shit. Okay, Brittany, pick the damn card up. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody been like in the background, y'all. Whoever this person is, they've been trying. I've told y'all this. They've been doing work on the low in the background for a very long time. This kitchen witch. And nothing was working. Nothing was working. It's still not working with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It's also something about like somebody was like feeling a type of way. Whoever this person is, they were feeling a type of way. They were sad or depressed or, you know, just not happy and in the dark about another individual not wanting to work with them or something like that. This takes me back to what I just said yesterday. Somebody wasn't interested in whoever this person is, and they started doing work on the low because of that. Like they started like spiritually attacking this union. Give me more on this. What's this Eight of Pentacles reverse about? Whoever this is, also whoever this fucking kitchen witch is, this bitch don't even know what she doing. Y'all reverse the genders as you need to. She don't even really know what she doing with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. She hasn't mastered her craft. Like she ain't studied enough. She don't know some shit, but had the nerve to be leading this is a Timu ass spiritualist. I be telling y'all that. Like it's a knockoff. It's like this is somebody that don't even be knowing what the fuck they talking about, but got the nerve to be like, yeah, I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you this, and this, or whatever the case may be. And it's something about y'all. Remember, we seen right here. We seen right here is something about following all the steps. Somebody didn't follow all the steps because the person that they were getting the advice from, the person that they were getting the wisdom from, y'all, this motherfucker didn't know all. They didn't know. They didn't know what they were supposed to be doing. They didn't know what the hell they was talking about or some shit like that. The Eight of Pentacles reverse is somebody that they don't have it mastered. They're trying, and nothing is working. Nothing is working. This was pissing somebody off. Tell me more about it. What this homewrecker have going on when it comes to my collective union? Tell me about this homewrecker. The Nine of Cups is out here twice, y'all. So heavy emphasis, doubling down. What the hell? Give me this card. Doubling down on this Pisces energy with the Nine of Cups here, y'all. Okay, heavy emphasis on that. It's something about some type of satisfaction or something like that. What is this? What was this person's satisfaction? What finally made them happy? What was it that finally made them happy? They got something that they wanted after some shit wasn't working for a long time. We know that because somebody crunchy ass past person flipped on you, but that's neither here nor there. Tell me about this. It's like I was doing all of this on the low by myself and nothing was working. And then I finally got Divine Collective's past person to, flip the script on them, and this made me happy or something like that because we know your person was over here. We know your person was over here treating you like shit because they had their eyes set on something else coming in. They thought the grass with the Three of Wands here, they chose with the Two of Swords reversed. They chose their path. They thought something better was coming in. The grass was gonna be. Damn, y'all, can y'all see? Can y'all hear me? Got a fucking phone call. Um, like, please get the fuck on. Can y'all hear me? Get the fuck on. Okay. Okay. That's so crazy. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Went out for a second. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dasha. Okay. Like I said, this person thought that the grass was going to be greener elsewhere. So, okay, what's this Nine of Cups about? What was this wish fulfillment that they finally got after it wasn't working? They abandoned you. They walked away from you. The Eight of Cups is here. Your person walked away from you. This made whoever this Queen of Wands very happy. This made this person very happy. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Why was this Queen of Wands, this Homewrecker? Why was the Homewrecker like what's their beef with my collective? Why does this Homewrecker like have it out for my collective? The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. The Five of Cups is in reverse. Okay, give me some more. Give me some more on why they got it out for my collective. This is a fucking clown. And the Hermit is in reverse, big Virgo energy. You know what it is? It's something about like, this person could have been doing a lot of work with your past person, right? Like they could have put in a lot of hours and work with your past person or something like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like I told y'all from the beginning, this is not gonna be for everybody. This is for a specific collective. This is not everybody's message. Y'all take it as it resonate though. I feel like this is a continuation, like, or parts of this is a continuation from last night. Like where it's like somebody put this individual on ice for you, collective. And this really did something to whoever this fucking person is, because this is somebody with this Queen of Wands energy here. This is somebody that has like this idea that maybe everything revolves around them. People chase them. People are always choosing them. And like I said last night, somebody here, your past person could have been in that energy until you came in the picture and they put this person on ice. It's something about like things was not working. The sun is in reverse. This person was sad. They were miserable. There's depression here. They were in the dark or some shit like that. I feel like this person got it out for you because with the Knight of Pentacles reverse, it's something about like you came in and fucked up the progress that they was making. You came in and fucked up the progress that they was making. I also feel like it's something about you was healing this person. You were healing this person. So for somebody here, you could have like, for one, you Empress energy, Queen of Swords energy. You a real ass, what he say, you a real ass woman and I like it. Somebody here, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're intelligent, you stand on business, you do the right thing. Okay, for somebody here, you could have been healing this soulmate of yours. You could have been healing this soulmate of yours. And by healing them, you stole them from a fucking karmic. You stole them from a karmic. The Hermit is in reverse. Somebody got their fucking walking papers because of you. Somebody, your past person, gave another individual their fucking walking papers because of you. Okay? And it's like, this is why they have it out for you. You kind of put a stop. You put a stop with the Knight of Pentacles. You stopped this motherfucker right in their tracks when you hit the scene. I don't know how this worked out. You know what I'm saying? But when you came through, it was like, no, that's my puppy, and I'm finna take my puppy home and nurse my little puppy back to health. I'm finna take my little puppy home and nurse my puppy back to health. I'm gonna get my puppy well trained. They're gonna be home trained. I'm gonna do all of that. That's what you was doing. You put these boundaries in place. You were speaking the truth to this person. You were shifting their perspective and all of these different things. That's what you was doing. And with you doing that, this person here got left in the dark. We just saw this last night. So when nothing was working, it's like, damn, I'm keep trying to like, You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna put this out here. I feel like somebody could have started attacking you. They could have been attacking you, whoever this homewrecker is. They could have been attacking you, somebody here, but they can't attack you. They're not, for one, these motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck how many of them come together. None of them are going to be more powerful than you. Not you, your spirit guides, and the most high God. Like, no, your ancestors, no. All of these motherfuckers are dumb. Okay, they're always gonna take a L. They're always gonna get a backfire. It's always gonna make them look stupid like a clown. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody could have been attacking you first. While y'all were together, you and your person were together, that shit wasn't working. So, like I said last night, somebody here, this person started attacking and doing love spells and shit like that on your past person. This is what it is. Somebody used your past person against you, but they had to attack the weakest link out of the two. That's just what it is, y'all. That's just what it is. And your past person folded, and we just saw this last night. We just saw this last night. Somebody past person folded like a fucking lawn chair for little to nothing. There was love magic, there was sex spells, sex spells, love magic, all of these different things that somebody was doing after they had got their walking papers with the hermit in reverse. This person been headed out for you. They been headed out for you. Okay. So what type of questions was they asking? Divine Collective's past person. What type of questions were they asking this homewrecker? I'm just saying, y'all. Folded for little to nothing. Like I said, somebody created an illusion and somebody failed for an illusion. And after whoever this person is got what they wanted, it's really low key. It could have been on some shit for some of y'all. If your past person wasn't really financially stable, but this person kind of like wreaked havoc in this union to the point where they chose this person. It could have not even really been about the money. It could have been on some shit where it's like, I want to make it to where you and Divine Collective never get back together again. I want to destroy the faith. I want to destroy everything within that union to where y'all never get back together again. I'm gonna persuade you to do so much foul shit to Divine Collective that y'all never reconcile. And then once I feel like I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead about my business and be with my better, because we've been seeing that storyline also. I'm gonna go once I feel like I done took you for your money, I done destroyed your connection with Divine Collective, and y'all never getting back together again. I'm gonna go ahead and be with my happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave your ass to deal with the smoke, with the, everything else that came crumbling down around you by yourself. You deal with the cleanup, that sort of thing. And this could all be because somebody got iced out for you. Somebody got iced out for you. Okay. Tell me about what Divine Collective's past person was. What was the questions, or what was this that this person was asking the homewrecker? Like, what was this? What were they getting from this individual, this homewrecker? Hmm. They was like, options. The Seven of Cups is here. Which way? Wishful thinking. Like, which way do you think I should go? What do you think I should do with the Seven of Cups here? What do you think I should do? That's what they was going to this person for. Okay, tell me more about it. What were these questions? It says stop asking stupid questions. I have to ask my wife. Somebody was going to the home wrecker, asking them, which way do you think I should go? How do you think I should handle this? Tell me more about it. Again, they were trying to create an illusion. They were trying to create an illusion for you. Okay, tell me more about it. I can't wait till we get to this offering shit over here. Tell me more about it. What were they getting from this home wrecker? What was this about? The King of Pentacles is here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy. Leo could be significant as well. Somebody really had a person like hyped up, y'all. Like I don't even know how else to explain this. Somebody really thought they was finna have all of these different opportunities and shit like that. That's why they was going to this person, because okay, somebody really, they was really open. They was open to all of these different ideas, thinking that there would be rewards, like all of these different type of like rewards that would come. Somebody thought they was gonna have hella streams of income also. I'm sorry. Somebody thought they was finna have hella streams of income, all of these different things. King of Pentacles is here. Somebody thought they was finna be a boss. Somebody thought they was finna have long, old money. Somebody thought they was finna be sitting nice, sitting comfortable, everything taken care of. Somebody could invest or something like that. With this King of Pentacles energy here, somebody just thought they were finna be a leader. Like they thought they was gonna be in control of some shit. They thought they was gonna be sitting comfortable where they could rest and relax. I can pay for whatever it is that I need to pay for. That's what they was going. And when it comes to creating this illusion and being able to have access to these options and these opportunities, tell me what I need to do. Tell me what I need to do. But this is a motherfucker that didn't even know what the fuck they was doing for real, for real. Give me more on this. Damn, this is like the blind leading the blind. Tell me more. Uh, Somebody was like willing to pay. Like somebody was like willing to pay to see a very painful ending happen for an Earth Angel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that way they could celebrate. That way they could be stable. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. It's like, what do I need to invest in? That's what they was going to this homewrecker and asking them, so that way they could see you experience a painful ending, defeat, failure, losses, that type of shit. That way they would get what they wanted. Okay, okay. If I can ask, let me just ask if I can get anything on this. What did the homewrecker tell them to do? What did the homewrecker tell them to do to the earth angel? To the divine collective, what did this homewrecker, when they went and asked spirit, when divine collective's past person went and asked this individual what they needed to do, what they needed to invest in to see a permanent ending for my collective, what did the homewrecker respond with? What did they tell them to do? The Queen of Cups is in reverse. Okay, this is somebody that is emotionally unstable. Don't this take us back to what I said over here, you guys? Don't this take us back to what I said when I was like, somebody knew that by hurting your feelings or having you in some sort of space where, you're sad and you're dealing with heartbreak and you're dealing with pain and all of these different things, that would somehow help them to heal and recover or something like that. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. Okay, so this person told them to break your heart. This person told them, and whether masculine or feminine, this person told them to have you and keep you emotionally unstable, low vibrational energy. That's the only way that spell work is able to work. But when you solid, when you're clear-headed, when you know exactly what the fuck is going on, when you stand on business, when you like, fuck no, I'm not dealing with that, man. Fuck you, I'm out of here. That's how you acting? No, I know my worth. You ain't got to show me the door, motherfucker. I don't stay nowhere where I ain't wanted. When you in that type of headspace, yeah, you can't be fucked with. Somebody here. The Empress is here. You're receiving the downloads from the divine. You clear about what you're doing and where you're going. You know exactly who you are, your worth, your value. Somebody here. That's why this person was treating you like shit, trying to break your fucking heart. For somebody here, like I said, this could be somebody that knows a lot of people can't get under your skin. A lot of people can't make you cry. A lot of people can't have you second guessing yourself, or maybe even like, well, damn, maybe I could have, or this, that, and the third. This is somebody that knows this about you. Like, cause you could be one of them type of individuals that's like, nah, for one, I don't even let a lot of people get close to me, like that type of thing or whatever. So this person, they were told to create an illusion for you, break your heart, love bomb you, emotionally manipulate you, keep you on an emotional roller coaster full of highs and lows, fuck with your energy. They needed to lower your frequency so that way you could be susceptible to the spiritual attacks. Okay, bet. When this person saw you crying, when they saw you sad, when they saw you like, in this space where you weren't, because hey, if you love this person and you were trying to build with this person, I don't want to hear no shit in my comments say like, I never cried. I never was sad. Fuck out of here, okay? That's some bullshit. This is somebody that you cared about. So at some point, there had to been a time, especially if you thought you were building with this person, when they start doing dumb shit, you could have gotten in your feelings. When this person saw that, that made them happy. That made this person happy because that's like, okay, bet. I know that what I'm waiting for is coming in. Divine Collective is sad. Divine Collective is crying. Divine Collective is over here like, well, why won't you talk to me? Well, why are you acting like this? Well, why are you doing this? And why can't we get on the same page? You sitting up here trying to fight with this person, thinking that you trying to, okay, and I say this type of shit all the time. You could be thinking like, I'm fighting with you so that way we can strengthen this relationship and we can get over whatever's going on. Whole time you and this person are fighting for two different reasons. You and this person fighting for two different reasons, somebody here. And once you realize, like, hold on a second, you getting a kick out of doing this shit. I'm fighting for the relationship so we can prevail, we can heal. You fighting to be attacking me. You ain't got my best interest at heart. When somebody did that, that's when you walked away from somebody childish, somebody here. And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. If you was in here in the beginning, I'm like, with this, how did you know that in reverse? You could have walked away from this person simply because of how they were mishandling you. Simply because of how they was breaking your heart. They was hurting your feelings. They was emotionally detached. They were cold-hearted. They were hot and cold with you. You could have walked away from this person because for one, you like, I don't play that type of shit. With the Queen of Swords here, like, I know my worth. I know my worth. I'd rather go and be crying by myself than be crying laying next to your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna go ahead about my business. I'm gonna go ahead over here. You're childish, you're unstable, whatever, whatever. This person wasn't expecting you to do that, somebody here. They wasn't expecting you to do that. But whoever they was talking to in the cut, the homewrecker, they were only doing what they were told. They were only doing what they were told with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody was told, break your heart, break you down. Make sure you do not feel safe emotionally. Make sure you don't feel safe emotionally. Have you crying? Have you feeling insecure? Have you second guessing yourself? That's what somebody was told to do. That's what somebody was told to do. Have you insecure? Also, it's something about you being like, you got some type of gifts or capabilities. The Empress is here, the Queen of Swords is here, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody was purposely trying to cloud your, like, your judgment, like to block your intuition with this Queen of Cups. Like, if you're psychic, if you got like the clairs, or some shit like that, somebody was trying to like break your spirit to the point where you can't hear your spirit guides. They was trying to block you off because your spirit guides are always protecting you and keeping you one step ahead, like 10 steps ahead, my bad, 10 steps ahead, somebody here. That's what they were being told to do. Okay. I have to ask my wife, what do I need to do? How do I create this illusion? How do I break Divine Collective down to where there's a painful ending here? Somebody could have also been trying to like have somebody so like emotionally distraught and and this may be triggering for some, and so I'm sorry. Somebody could have been trying to fuck with your head so much that you self-delete. That's for some of y'all. So if ever while you was in a union with this person and that shit crossed your mind, it was all that was all part of the plan for this person. Tell me about these offerings here. And that's good you didn't do it. That's good you didn't do it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Okay. Give me these offerings. What were they giving offerings? And they went to their ancestors. They went to their ancestors and they did not give a fuck about what they were, asking them to do to you. They went and told all of the truth. I want Divine Collective to deal with a painful ending. I want them to be a failure. I want this. I want that. I want them heartbroken. I want them emotionally unstable. Here's an offering. That's what they went over there and did. And they didn't think about you. Tell me about these offerings. What was this about? What did they want from their ancestors? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. The Seven of Pentacles is here. They wanted a reward for the work that they was doing. Okay. They wanted to see some type of reward for the work that they was doing. They was doing spell work. Okay, they was doing spell work in the physical. They was emotionally attacking you, spiritually attacking you, doing the work in the physical. They went to their ancestors. So that way their ancestors would help them in the spiritual by attacking you. So that way they can get a reward for the work that they did. Okay, that they were doing to you in the physical. Somebody here. Tell me more. Tell me more. They were really focused on this. They gave a lot of offerings also, you guys. And I said that. They gave a lot of offerings, like a lot of offerings. Tell me more about it. Mm-mm. What's this? That's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, that gives me 8 Pentacles. Somebody was when I tell y'all, I cannot like stress this enough. It's also a lot of like, financial gains and things like that that somebody was looking to receive. A lot of stability, um a lot of support when it comes to their finances. Somebody was like diligently working on a Queen of Cups, not a Queen of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups is here, but the Queen of Pentacles is here. Somebody was like diligently working on a very stable, devoted, innocent person. An innocent person. Tell me more about this work that they were doing with their ancestors. They wanted to reap the fruits of their labor. It's somebody's mother. Somebody's mother has transitioned over. Somebody involved, whoever was doing work on you, their mother, their maternal figure is an ancestor of theirs. With this Queen of Pentacles here, somebody was giving offerings to their mother. That's not gonna be for all of y'all. That's not gonna be for all of y'all. Somebody here, this person went to, hold on real quick, let me get this motherfucking clown out of here. Somebody who, you know, was attached to you. They went and gave an offering, and whoever this one of their ancestors is a maternal figure. One of their ancestors is a maternal figure. Okay, that's who they went to with this work. That's who they went and gave flowers to. That's who they went and gave offerings to. They kept going to this maternal figure for somebody here. Tell me more about it. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius could be very significant, as well as Aries, with this Aries energy out here. Give me more on it. They wanted this maternal figure or whoever this is, and I'm saying maternal figure because I got a Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, that's what this is. Like, they went and was giving offerings to a maternal figure. It's not, I told y'all it's gonna be for a specific collective. It's not gonna be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bit more think about you. They just wanted this crossed over loved one to help them reap the fruits of their labor. Like, get a reward for the work that they was doing. Tell me more about it. They wanted luxury, they wanted stability. That's what this is. They rigorously devoted and dedicated themselves to this work that they were doing with this homewrecker. Tell me more about it. What's that? The Four of Wands is here. This is definitely somebody in this person's family. Somebody in this person's family, or somebody that's this is somebody in your like past person's like bloodline for somebody here. Grandmother, great aunt, motherfucking sister that raised them, some shit like that. There's a crossed over feminine energy that this person was giving offerings to attack you. Give me more on it. That's the truth. Come through, spirit. Come through, spirit. The Ace of Swords is here. They wanted the breakthrough. They wanted the breakthrough. They wanted the breakthrough. That's what this was. They was giving offerings. They were consistently doing it. They were eat, sleeping, and breathing this shit that they were doing, y'all. And this somebody's maternal figure is on the other side. Somebody's maternal figure is on the other side, and they was going over there giving offerings, maybe to their grave. Somebody could have an altar, some shit like that. Okay. They were asking for a breakthrough. They wanted a victory with the Ace of Swords here. That's what they wanted, rewards for their work. That's what they wanted. Tell me more. Tell me more. Give me a little bit more on this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And the thing about it is they was doing all of this on somebody that do not bother anybody. Like, that's the thing. The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Swords is here. The Empress is here. The Queen of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that does not bother people. This is a stable, grounded individual. A nurturing, loving individual. You don't take no shit. You don't bother nobody though. You stand up for yourself. You speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what this is. But somebody was out here trying to, they was giving offerings. Tell me more about it. Yeah. The Four of Swords is here. This give me 5 swords. They wanted them to attack you. They wanted them to attack you. They went to their ancestors so that way they could attack you. That's what this is. And with attacking you, they would get a victory. They would be able to rest. They would be able to recover. This was also a sneak attack. Somebody here, very, very sneaky, very, very cutthroat. This give me 5 swords. This is somebody that they knew you wasn't deserving of this attack, but they didn't give a fuck. That's what it said. All I do is think about you. They did. It's in reverse. They didn't give not a single fuck. They did not consider you at all, collective. They knew you didn't deserve this shit, but they still went to their ancestors to petition them to attack an innocent person that was not even fucking attacking or fight. You wasn't even fighting back. Somebody here, you could have left based off of the strength of this motherfucker was breaking your heart. You could have not. You could have found out about all of this other shit after the fact. For some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, maybe those of y'all that was there, maybe you already knew, but that's not for everybody. Okay, some of y'all didn't know about this shit until you finally got out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of the bubble. It's like, hold on a second. That's what I was over there dealing with. That makes sense why this was going on. And that explains that. And so on and so forth. For somebody here, this person was willing to do whatever. This is a cutthroat, grimy ass individual. Somebody would do whatever to win. That's the 5 of Swords. I want to win at all costs. I want the victory. I want the victory. I want to be able to rest and relax. I want to be able to recover. I want to be able to heal. Somebody was doing a lot of attacks. Somebody was giving a lot of offerings at night. At night, when you know, during the wee hours of the night. Somebody here, if you've been finding yourself, or if there was a time period after you separated from this person where you were not able to sleep, or you were waking up like in the witching hours, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., like that sort of thing, that was you being protected because these motherfuckers was attacking you during the night. During the night. When they thought you were resting, because when you are resting, your body is in its most vulnerable state. So to protect you, your spirit guides, your ancestors will randomly wake you up. You're like, what the fuck? Why did I just wake up? And it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:30 in the morning. Some shit like that. And then you can't go back to sleep until hours later or some shit like that. That's all protection. So when those type of situations happen, collective, for those of y'all that are still experiencing that, you need to pray. You need to reach out to your spirit guides, call on Archangel Michael. You need to ask your ancestors to surround and protect you. You need to rebuke anything dark, evil, negative, or demonic that may be being sent your way. Return it to its sender. That's what you need to do when you're waking up at those times of night like that, especially if it's back to back to back. If it's back to back to back, somebody here, you need to up your spiritual protection in the physical, okay? So you need to do some work yourself. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you it may help. That's all I'm saying. Okay? But that's what this is. That's what this is. That's what they went over there and was asking their ancestors to do. Tell me, Holy Spirit, what's that? The Emperor reverse? I figured, yeah. I figured. I figured. The Emperor's in reverse. Big Aries energy. A fucking menace to society. A fucking menace to society, somebody here. The Emperor is in reverse. This is somebody that is hell bent and overly obsessed with power and control and being, oh, I'm on this high horse, I got this respect, all of these different things. This is somebody that is extremely egotistical, extremely selfish and self-serving. This is a ruthless, grimy ass individual, y'all, like straight up and down. Straight up and down. And for somebody here, like I said, either you was married to this individual, because I got the Emperor and the Empress out here. Okay? I got the Emperor and the Empress out here. Either you was married to this individual in a union with this person for a very long period of time, or you had a family with this individual. Again, this reading is not for everybody. Okay? So don't force anything to fit. All right. If you never seen this person in real life and you never seen their face at all or some crazy shit like that, this message is not for you, babe. And that's okay. You can enjoy the vibe. You can enjoy the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is a abusive individual. The Emperor reverse abuses power. They abuse authority. They abuse the relationships that they have with people. They are manipulative and they're narcissistic, and y'all reverse genders and all of that shit as you need to. I'm just reading what I see out here, okay? Whoever this is, they are hell-bent on power. That's what this is. That's why they kept giving offerings. They kept watching you with the evil eye. Kept watching you with the evil eye, giving offerings. They were committed to giving these offerings. Somebody was putting money on the altar or some shit like that, hoping that they would see you experience some type of failure with the Six of Wands. You would experience some type of fall from grace. You would be embarrassed. Somebody wanted to send you through a humiliation ritual. Somebody here? This person wanted to see you go through a humiliation ritual. You coming out in Empress energy. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Pentacles is here. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody here, you could be very well respected. You could be shown a lot of love from your peers, people in your community, people that you work with, people that you come across that maybe not even know you. They could just automatically show you love. And that's because of the light that you possess. That's the energy that you possess. It's contagious is what I just heard. You draw people in, but it's not one of them things where you draw people in and you take advantage of it. Like, you are healing. People are sent to you so that way they can interact with you because you are capable of healing them. So if you the type of person, you be like, damn, why do all these motherfuckers keep trying to whatever? That's why. That's why somebody here, you can't be incognito if you wanted to. You could be sitting in the back of the room, hoodie on, in the cut. Motherfuckers gonna still spot your ass out. Damn, Divine Collective up in here. Let me go sit by Divine Collective. It's all of these other seats over here that you could have sat in, but you gonna sit right next to me and shit. That's your energy, somebody here. That's what it is. Whoever this person is, if you left this person and continue to evolve, you left this person and continue to level up and you stood on business and all of these different things, like, yeah, somebody been hoping, wishing, and praying that you will experience some type of failures, that you will be embarrassed, that you will lose your praise and your recognition. People will start ignoring you. Heavy emphasis on gossiping and talking so much shit about you, watching you with evil eye, hoping, wishing, and praying on your downfall. And they were going to their fucking ancestors asking for help doing this. Asking for help doing this. Tell me more real quick. I want to ask one more question before I get up out of here. I want to get a little bit more before we go ahead and start like closing it out. Give me more on this with these folks and these ancestors. Tell me more about it. The Six of Cups is here. Somebody is so fucking childish. So childish. That's why you walked away from this childish ass individual. This is a child stuck in an adult body. The Emperor reverse coming out being clarified by the Six of Cups. This is a grown ass man, grown ass woman, some shit like that could be well up in age for somebody here, and they act like a fucking child. Somebody here. I'm finna ask that. I'm definitely about to ask that. I'm definitely about to ask that. Give me more on this Six of Cups. What's this about? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm already knowing. Tell me more. Give me one more on this. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. Damn. It's something about this person is frustrated. This person is really childish. This person is really ruthless. They're really reckless, okay? They handle themselves with the emotional maturity level of like a toddler or maybe even like a teenager or something like that. Like somebody could have lost their they could have lost their father, they could have lost their mother at a very young age, whoever this person is, maybe while at out as a teenager, or maybe they could have been like really small when they lost whoever this ancestor is that they were giving offerings to or something like that. Also, it's something about like mm, somebody was using like some type of when they were going and giving offerings to whoever this ancestor is, they were like using some type of past situation like to fuel their anger or something like that, or to try and justify like why they wanted this done to you, if that makes sense. Like something that could have happened a long time ago with the Knight of Wands in reverse, this person is still like pissed off about it or something like that. Like somebody went and used that as a way to justify to their ancestors why they should help them to attack you, why you deserved to be attacked for somebody here. But the thing about it is this person is a fucking hothead, y'all. This person is a hothead. They are all over the place, y'all. And energy does not lie. Energy does not lie, you guys. Okay, this person also has a history of being a fucking temperamental hothead. Somebody is frustrated. Somebody is throwing a tantrum. Okay, and that's pretty much like what this is. How did this person's ancestors respond to their request, Spirit? When they went and asked for this request and they tried to justify it and all of these different things, and they was wanting their ancestors to attack my collective, how did their ancestors respond to their requests? The Page of Swords, not the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, I'm sorry. The Page of Wands is here. Give me more. How did they respond? How did the ancestors respond? The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Tell me more. These motherfuckers was happy to get an offering. I'll tell you that much. They were happy to get an offering. They were happy that, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Okay. I feel like somebody was never even talking to their fucking ancestors prior to them needing something from them. It's like you don't even fucking talk to us. You ain't Big Mo came by and dropped no flowers. You ain't Big Mo put nothing out for me. You ain't Big Mo did no shit like that. And now you want to bring your ass in here all happy to talk to me, want to give me some money and shit because you want me to attack some fucking body. Okay, that's for somebody. Give me more on this. How did the ancestors respond to this request? The Nine of Wands is here. Mm, 10 Wands. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They kept going and giving them offerings and stuff. Like they kept trying. They were resilient. They were happy about this. This person's ancestors were happy about this. Like that they kept trying. Like, give me more on this. The Hangman is here. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that whoever this is on the other side was like trying to maybe get them to shift their perspective or something like that. Tell me more. Like they wanted them to like pause and reflect, like change their mind about like what they were standing for or something like that. Tell me more. The Ace of Pentacles is here. They were definitely offering money. Like for real, for real. It's something about wanting this person to shift their perspective about like the offering or what they were offering or like the opportunity that they were asking for or something like that. But they kept trying though, like they kept doing the shit though. Tell me more. How did the ancestors like respond to their requests? The Five of Swords is in reverse. It's like, no, no, we're not gonna fight. The Five of Swords is in reverse. No, we're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight. You don't want this fight. You do not want this fight. You need to reconsider with the hangman here. Do you know who you're offering? With the fucking Ace of Pentacles here, you're offering an earth angel. No, we're not going to fight. I mean, I'm happy to hear you came and talked to me, but what the fuck are you talking about? This is not what we're finna do. You need to ask for forgiveness. You need to ask for forgiveness. You need to like hold on a second. I'm happy to hear from you. I'm happy to like thank you for coming to put some flowers on my shit. Thank you for, creating a space for me on the altar. But no, we're not fighting. Remember, we already got the Five of Swords out here in the upright. They went and asked their ancestors to help them attack you. They said no. You need to be apologizing. You need to be apologizing. The high priestess is in reverse. Somebody on ancestors and y'all, it's a reading that we did not too long ago. And only some of y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. But we had a reading that came out and was like, I was using the skull deck. Okay. And it was a reading that was like, even your spirit guides have given up on you, or some shit like that. Y'all remember what did we just say? We had that reading, and I just said, I'm like, damn, this person was receiving warnings that they needed to stop. They kept ignoring the warnings. Somebody on spirit guides was like, bruh, what the fuck do you got going on? Like, no, 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 we don't need to do that. Thank you for dropping that shit off at the gravesite. Thank you for creating that little space for me and then the crib and shit like that. But no, 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 we're not gonna help you fight this earth angel. You need to stop. You need to be asking for forgiveness. You don't want to attack this person. We're not fighting for you. That's exactly why, y'all, they kept giving offerings because their ancestors was ignoring them. Y'all remember I just said this. Somebody does not have any protection in the spiritual. Even their ancestors, their spirit guides is like, we told you to stop. You the one was listening to that crazy ass bitch. The high priestess in reverse. We was telling you no. We blocked that shit like 15 times. We would have thought that you would have realized like maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Instead, you just kept going back to this bitch asking, what you think we should do now? What you think I should do now? Somebody ancestors was like, no, you need to reconsider on this offer, on this opportunity. Like, no, we're not fighting. Give me a little bit more. Come through. I just feel like this shit is mind blowing. I'm finna get up off of here. Give me a little bit more on this. They like, no, the Five of Swords reverse is like, no, I'm not fighting. We're not fighting. We're throwing in the white flag. I want to make amends. I want forgiveness. You need to be asking for forgiveness. You don't need to be continuing to attack this person. Tell me more. Fucking idiot, bro. Y'all, end it. End it. What did they say? End it. You need to stop. You need to stop. This is not going to end well for you. Stop. That's what they was telling this person. We're not going to fight for you. We're not fighting. We're not fighting this shit for you. No, it's done. This is done. You need to end this shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no protection. Seven of Wands is in reverse. No protection during this fight. No. We not protecting you. You attacking an innocent fucking person. And remember, I said that over here. Remember, I said that yes to the recent request. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. They've been getting told no. That's why I said this person been dealing with karma because they have a history of being a fucking crash out. They have a history of being a menace to society, breaking the rules, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. All of these different things. They have a history of doing this. It's like, motherfucker, you think just because I didn't crossed over, I don't see that you still doing the same shit you've been doing your whole life? You think I'm your fucking mama? You know what I'm saying? I took care of you. I know you full of shit. I've been told you to cut this shit out. And now you want to come to me. Ain't Bitmo came and talked to me prior to you needing some shit from me. And you doing some bullshit? And you think I'm finna protect you? No. No. I'm not gonna protect you. Seven of Wands reverse. Seven of Wands reverse. I'm not fucking protecting you. No, you need to be apologizing to that earth angel. You need to be saying sorry to that earth angel, and you need to get your shit together. Somebody don't got no protection in this fight. That's what this is. No, they're going to be overwhelmed. They're going to be exhausted. They're going to be worked until they give up. For somebody here, and this person's ancestors was responding in a way that was indicating like, no, you don't need to be doing this. But whoever the fuck this is, they're hell-bent on power and control. They kept on going. Okay, so like I've been saying, you keep digging yourself in this hole. I mean, what the hell? Just go ahead and put the dirt on it. Go ahead and put the dirt on it. That's how this shit will end for you. I've been telling y'all that somebody is stuck in a rock, between a rock and a hard place, and they're gonna be there for a while because they disobeyed God. They broke a soulmate contract for no reason, for a karmic, for a karmic. Okay, and then they disobeyed their spirit guides. They tried to sacrifice. They tried to bring harm and pain and sadness and painful endings. Somebody tried to end a person for real, for real. Somebody tried to end a person for real, for real. They tried to do this to an innocent earth angel that has purpose, divine purpose on their life. Fuck out of here. Your ass is getting karma. Like, and that's what I just told y'all last night. Somebody is going to get a lot of karma. And a big part of the karma is the person that they thought was their Bonnie and Clyde. They was Bonnie and Clyde with. That person is going to leave them high and dry. What is that? The Ace of Cups reverse, the Knight of Cups reverse. Somebody is being left in a space of heartbreak, sadness, disappointment. They were in a union that was unrequited love. That's being put to an end. Okay, just give me two cups technically. There's a breakup here. There's a breakup, there's a separation between this individual and this karmic that they put on a pedestal because they were never supposed to be with this person, let alone they were never supposed to keep attacking you like this. They were never supposed to be attacking you like this. This is a crash out. They went and did too fucking much for the wrong person. They went and did too much for the wrong person, a person that didn't even have, the type of love for them that they even needed. Like, okay, it's like, bitch, I got all of this love for you. I'm doing all of this for you. Whole time you don't give a fuck about me. Heavy emphasis on that. We just seen that. We just seen that last night. We've been seeing that the past couple of days also. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody feels like it's only right that this burden and all of this hardship, they work real hard. They trying to get all of this shit to put it to rest, all of this burden and stress that they dealing with. But nah, they getting consequences. They're getting consequences for their actions, y'all. They chose. Y'all remember I said somebody trying to make a U-turn on a one-way street. But that Two of Swords is out here in reverse. Somebody already chose their path. They already chose. There is no going back. This also gives me two swords right here. The King of Swords reverse and the Justice. Because I got a sword with my Justice. Big Libra energy. No, baby, you've made your decision. You've made your decision and there's consequences. Somebody's not wanting to take accountability. Somebody feels like it's unfair. But really what was unfair was the way that they attacked you. All of the, the abuse that you had to endure physically, mentally, verbally, all of the things that they said about you, the way that they offered you up, they was lying to their spirit guides, lying to their ancestors, or trying to use some fucked up ass excuse to justify, you know what I'm saying, why they were wanting you to be attacked. And now that the shit is backfiring, oh, it's not fair. It's not right with the Justice in reverse. What the fuck? No, these are the consequences. These are the consequences. Somebody is definitely praying. They're going through a tower, you guys. Somebody's life is in shambles. All of their stability is being taken from them. Somebody could be trying to seek guidance from, somebody that they look up to, pillars of support in their, their family, their community. Somebody could, if their father is still alive, they could be trying to talk to their daddy about some shit, or whoever. The Hierophant is masculine energy. Okay, that's divine masculine energy or some shit like that. Somebody they seeking wisdom from somebody else now, because this motherfucker with the Nine of Pentacles reversed and this tower out here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra, okay, Aquarius and Aries, somebody here, big Aquarius, okay? It's something about like this person, no matter how hard they work, they still dealing with chaos. Somebody really just want an opportunity at a new beginning. They really just want, like, just give me a chance and I'll just take it. But it don't matter what the fuck this person gonna do. This tower is gonna be long lasting. This tower, I don't care who you go pray to. You can go talk to the fucking Pope himself. Okay? It does not matter. It does not matter. This tower is hitting. And it's going to last for a very long period of time. It's going to last for a very long period of time. Somebody is now seeing how they should have healed. Okay? Somebody is now seeing what they should have done, what they should have accepted, who they should have gave an offer to. Somebody is seeing you in this powerful star energy. You're not worried. And the fact that you're not worried got somebody unstable. Somebody is drinking like crazy with this Temperance energy out here in verse. They're drinking to their sloppy, somebody here. They're drinking to their sloppy, trying to cope. Somebody now, they wanted you to be attacked at night where you couldn't get no sleep. This motherfucker is up, can't get no sleep. They're the ones that's restless. They thought they couldn't sleep before. Yeah. You definitely ain't finna get no sleep now. Definitely ain't finna get no sleep now. And on top of that, the person that they were dealing with, what happened with the person that they were dealing with? Let me go ahead and get this real quick. Ooh wee. That sucks. Like, that's so. What happened with the person that they were dealing with? Two of Cups reverse, Judgment here. They both, even if they're not together anymore, they're still getting judged as a union, as a couple. Okay? There's a breakup. I just said this, right? There's a breakup. I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers, you could go over here and bitch, you could go all the way over there. I don't give a fuck. When it's time, y'all still gonna be judged together. Y'all still gonna be judged together for what was done to the Empress. Y'all reverse the genders as you need to. I don't care if y'all broke up. I don't care if y'all not together. I don't care, bitch. You think you finna move on, live happily ever after somewhere else and leave divine collective past person to deal with all of this shit by themselves? No, that's not what's finna happen. That union finna be destroyed. That union about to be destroyed. You're not gonna be happy. What you did to another union will be done to your union. That's how karma works. You will not have peace. Neither one of them will have peace. You gonna have peace though. You're gonna continue to heal. You're gonna continue to see positive changes in your life, ascensions, and you're transmuting energy and alchemizing and doing all of these different things with your resources, and keeping your faith strong throughout all of this. You've kept your faith strong, and you didn't do no fugazi ass shit trying to get your lick back. That's another thing. That's another thing, because for somebody here, I just keep hearing, I could have. I could have. I could have did it like this. I could have chose it like that, but you chose to keep your faith in the divine. You chose to do right. You chose to do right. You chose to just keep it fucking moving. Like, I'm not even going to stoop to your level. I'm not going to be childish with you. I'm going to just cut you off. I'm going to put boundaries in place with you. Somebody here, it's a lot of things. I just keep hearing somebody like, it's a lot of things that I could have done. They're lucky I didn't do it. They're lucky I didn't say this. They're lucky I didn't move like that. Somebody here. That's what somebody had with it, and that's a good thing that you didn't, because that is also what's bringing in all of this protection and all of this blessings for you, because you don't have no karma to pay back. When the, you know, when the spirit, when they look at it, like when the spiritual courts look at this shit, okay, bet, when, because all of this is under judgment. All of it is under judgment. When they look at how you handled this compared to what was being done to you, that's exactly why court is being ruled in your favor. That's why you're getting justice. And these motherfuckers is getting karma. Karma that will last a lifetime for somebody here. They will never be okay again. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what I'm being called to say. I don't give a fuck how these folks be trying to make it look online, in public. They be faking the funk. They be wearing a mask. Behind the scenes, these motherfuckers are miserable. I don't give a fuck what they say. There's no way that you can do some shit like this to an innocent individual and the divine is not going to hold you accountable in one way or another. And it's not for you as the earth angel to hold your breath and wait for the divine to show its hand. That's not for you to do. It's for you to just, okay, I know that it's taken care of. I'm going to keep it moving. That's all you need to do. Keep being a good person. Keep treating people well. Keep protecting yourself, doing right by people, that sort of thing. That's all you got to worry about. The divine got this. And I don't care if they together or not. They gonna be trial. They gonna be on trial together. They gonna be on trial together. They was partners in crimes. They did the crime together. I don't care if y'all asses into it now. If y'all beefing now. Holy Spirit, real quick. I feel like I already answered that question. How does this person? Yeah, somebody's being like restricted when it comes to their finances for sure. How does this person in my collective's energy? How do they feel now? How do they feel about the situation now? The 7 of Cups is in reverse. Give me one more on that. The Lovers is here. Somebody's confused. Somebody's confused about some type of union or something like that. Give me one more on that. The 6 of Pentacles here. Somebody's confused. Somebody is wondering if you're giving to another lover or some shit like that. Priorities still fucked up. It's like, dude, you worried about the wrong thing. Okay. Somebody is also trying to create some type of illusion or have somebody confused, maybe to like give to them to, okay, to like balance some things out with them. Tell me more about how they feel now. Somebody trying to create an illusion. We just saw this last night too. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Somebody could still be doing work. Somebody could still be doing work. Now somebody is trying to like create some type of illusion or something like that, so that way you will like generously give to them. You will work with them again. They'll get this higher level, this contract back. Okay. Yeah, like they need strength. They need your strength. They need power. They need power. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. The 4 of Wands in reverse. It's something about somebody wants to come in and they don't want to fight with you no more. But they're creating an illusion, y'all. They're creating an illusion, y'all. Like there's still some secrets here. Also, they're gonna try and keep it hidden how they was attacking you with the Queen of Wands here. This insecure, spiteful, jealous ass feminine energy that was in the mix. This homewrecker that was in the mix this whole time. Okay, what's their next course of action towards my collective? What's their next course of action towards my collective? What's that? The Hangman is here. Give me more. The Magician is here. Big Gemini. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Tell me more about their next course of action. Somebody definitely taking action. Somebody really feel like they can get you to change your mind about them. This is so weird. The 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Virgo could be significant. Somebody feels like somebody wants to get you caught up. You have the resources that somebody need, collective. You got the resources, you got the power that somebody need. Somebody gonna try and come in, maybe saying that they miss you, they can't stop thinking about you and the past and all of these different things or whatever the case may be. This is somebody that you could definitely have blocked. This is a fucking thief. You look at this person like a liar, like I just heard a klepto. Damn, somebody could have actually stole from you with the Seven of Swords here. You could definitely have this person blocked. There is no create no new opportunity with this person or something like that. Somebody is also, if they told you like, I'll never want to be with you again. I'll never this, that, and the third. I bet you I'll never this, and this. Somebody gonna try and come back and be like, I'm sorry about what I said in the past. I was lying. I was lying. I changed my mind. I swear I didn't mean it. Somebody here, I miss you. I love you so much. Can we make it like it was? But again, this was never an equal give and take between you and this person. This is a very childish, emotionally immature individual. Heavy emphasis on that. Okay. It's something about communication coming in. Heavy emphasis on communication coming in. The King of Wands and the Seven of Wands is here. They give me 8 wands. Somebody's taking action. Somebody want to come in. They're going to act like they got it all under control. Like they cool, calm, collected. You know, they got a game plan and shit like that. With their Sunday's best on or some shit like that. Wearing the cologne you like. The perfume you like. That outfit you like. Looking however they feel like you want to like. Sounding like how they feel like you want them to sound. They want to come in and try and like talk. That's what this is. They want to talk. Somebody got a lot of things they want to say. We just said that last night. But this motherfucker is in the dark when, especially when it comes to their money. Somebody broke. Somebody's broke. Okay. Somebody want to come towards you and they coming in fast because you out here celebrating. You out here happy. You out here living your life like it's golden. Okay. You look good. You're full speed ahead. Somebody like, please don't let that train leave me. But this motherfucker is broke and they're unstable. They're immature. You cannot trust this person, nor can you depend on this person. Somebody is stressing. They can't sleep at night. They're trying to look for some type of light in the darkness that they're consumed in. Okay, and so with that being the case, they're coming in trying to give you an insincere, faulty ass apology that they don't even mean because mind y'all, somebody knew exactly what the fuck they was doing to you when they was breaking your heart. That's what they were excited to see you heartbroken. So with them coming in saying sorry, it's not like a legitimate like apology. Somebody just wants to be freed out of whatever they got themselves trapped in, which is karma, especially when it comes to their finances. Now somebody wants to come back in and apologize like their ancestors told them to. They don't want to fight with you now, but this is because somebody wants you to help them come out of the cold. They want you to help them come out of struggle, out of poverty. Somebody is losing their assets. They cannot, with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, they cannot afford their responsibilities. Somebody is praying that they'll get some good news from you and that is not over, that is not done. They're scared of how this shit is going to end for them. But it's over. It's over. Heavy emphasis on that. It's over. This person has lost their way. They could be, now they want to pray out to God. They want to, whoever the hell they believe in. Okay, somebody's definitely seeking guidance from like a higher up or something like that. Like somebody that they feel like knows what to do or something like that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, if they go into a priest or a priestess trying to get like readings done or insight or wisdom or something like that about like how this shit is going to turn out for them, they're not getting good news. They're not getting good news. Like this person completely veered off course. They completely veered off course. It's something about being scared that there is no way to move things to calmer waters, and they're right. They're right. They're right. That's just what this is. They're right. Somebody desperately wants to talk to you about peace. Like, I don't want to fight. I'm so sorry. I don't want to attack you no more. I know I was cutthroat. I know I was grimy. But this is only because this person is scared for how this is going to turn out for them. This cycle that they're in right now, it's not ending anytime soon. It's not ending anytime soon. And again, like I said last night, somebody knows that if they came and talked to you, your smart ass would know exactly what they need to do to resolve this situation. Somebody also feels like, coming towards you and trying to clap. I don't know, somebody's dumb. Somebody think that they can come and give you a faulty offer and have some type of like ulterior motive or something that you're not gonna peep it, but you are. Like, this is a fucking idiot. Like, they still haven't learned their lesson. Somebody still think that they're sneaky enough. Somebody feels like they're sneaky enough, they're strategic enough that they're going to be able to pull one over on you. Somebody who sees things, even the shit that you don't want to see. Somebody that receives downloads, you're so fucking tapped in. Somebody here, whether masculine or feminine, you're going to peep what this person is doing. But for some of y'all, you like, motherfucker, I already know what you got planned. You ain't even came in here yet. I know you're going to be coming in. It's only a matter of time before you come in trying to run some type of narrative. And I'm going to have to stop your ass right in your tracks. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Get your lion ass up out of here. Get your lion ass up out of here. Yeah, somebody trying to come in and somebody's still giving offerings or some shit like that, or waiting for the opportunity to come towards you, hoping that you'll be willing to work with them. That's not gonna happen. Somebody wants you to heal them, but they've already missed out on this opportunity with you. They've already missed out on this opportunity with you. For you to heal them, for you to nurse them back to health, for you to pour into them, for you to be a supportive spouse, and to have you in this lover girl, lover guy energy. They already missed their opportunity to be on top. They could have been on top. They could have been right there with you. They could have been right there with you, getting the victories with you, being celebrated and respected and put on a pedestal with you. You know what I'm saying? They could have, but they chose to invest in a homewrecker. Okay, so bet now this opportunity is off the table. This opportunity is off the table and they're under judgment and you're standing on business with this fucking person. That's just what this is. That's just what this is. While you continue to heal, you continue to move on. Okay, you're continuing to be at peace and grounding your energy. Somebody here, you got a lot of new collaborations that's coming in. Somebody, you done went through a whole rebirth since you parted ways from this person. You are not the same individual that you was when you were like fucking with this individual. So the person that they're thinking they're gonna come back to and be sneaky with and be conniving with and pull a fast one over you. No, somebody here, if you had spiritual gifts while you were with this person, you could have been like just figuring out like your spiritual gifts. Okay, for somebody here now, you've evolved and you've been like, fully awakened, fully activated. Somebody here, and you're not even at your peak for real, but you are so much more further like advanced than what you were when you were dealing with this person. So when I tell y'all, it's more so, it's not even, oh, I just had a dream about it and I can't really understand what that dream is. No, it's like I had a dream, I seen it, I'm speaking it, I saw this, I heard some shit, and all of these different things going on for you. There is no pulling a fast one on you because you cut through bullshit. You cut through bullshit. You hear the saxophones. You hear the saxophones. Okay? Somebody here, like when your spirit guides get the hold on a second, babe. You cut through all of that shit. That's just one of them things. Like that's just one of them things. Somebody's definitely gonna be working with another like individual, and it's gonna be so healing for you. It's gonna be so healing for you as you continue to move on. That's what this is for you, collective. I don't know what this person gonna do. They gonna have to figure it out. They gonna have to figure it out, y'all. That's what I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all so freaking much. I hope you guys found something insightful within this message. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen for me. I appreciate all the love. Thank y'all for all the gifts. Welcome into everybody that's new here. I appreciate y'all for hitting that subscribe button. If you're watching this replay, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Heavy in the zone. My collective be hearing the saxophones. It's like, hold on, what was that? Let me get the fuck up out of here. It's like equivalent to black people. Y'all know how they say, we don't wait to figure out why everybody is running. Somebody here, we just start running. Like, hold on, I don't know what we running from, but I'm getting the fuck on. That's how you are. That's how you are, somebody. And so it's one of them things, like I said, this person thought you would, stick around and be hurt and let them emotionally manipulate you and all of these different things. No, you got the hell on. You got the hell on then. You definitely not gonna like fuck with this person now, knowing everything that you know. The divine has completely tapped you all the way in. When you got the phone, when you got the call, you answered it and you stepped into your position. So yeah, there is that version of you doesn't exist anymore. And even still, that version of you was nothing to play with. This person's just a fucking idiot. They're just an idiot. That's all this is. So for some of y'all, if this person, I said this last night, If this person still has access to get in touch with you, shit, for those of y'all who think this person don't be surprised if some random shit or somebody come out of the blue. You're like, what the fuck? How'd you get this number? How the hell did you find me? This, that, and the third. Somebody's watching you, stalking you, wanting to talk to you, trying to think that they can come in and emotionally manipulate you like old times. But nah, not this time. So that's what I got for y'all. These folks is crazy. Woo! These folks is crazy, man. Somebody said, look, look, look. I'll stop when you come back. I'll stop when you come back. Without you, I am nothing. I'll stop when you come back. Without you, I am nothing. Think it through in reverse. Somebody's not thinking it through. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody, that's equivalent to somebody that's like in a panic. You know, when like you in a you panicking and you say, for example, you swimming. Somebody can't swim, you know, and I'm sorry if this is triggering to anybody. It's like you panicking, you're not supposed to do that. You're going to like fuck yourself up even more. That's what somebody is doing. They're panicking, not thinking shit through. And that's what I just said last night. It's like, dude, go sit the fuck down. You need to go ask for forgiveness. You need to go pray for real, to the most high God, not whatever lower entity you fucking worshiping. Okay. Yeah, the divine already doing that. Yeah, the divine is already doing that. That's what this is. But I love y'all so freaking much. I call my energy back to me cleansed and purified. And I send yours back to you the same. Y'all give me a second. For those of y'all that missed the beginning of this, I am gonna go ahead and get everything like set up over here so that way it can be available for y'all like right now. I love y'all so freaking much. Thank y'all for all the gifts and everything like that. And what was I finna say? Yeah, I call my energy back to me cleansed and purified. Get your tickets for the in-person reading that we're doing here in Atlanta, Georgia on June the 19th, you guys. We are almost time. It's almost showtime, so definitely get those tickets while they're still available. If you would like to book a personal with me, everything for me is in the description of this video, okay, you guys? Thank you, Dasha, for helping me moderate. Thank you, Rachel, for coming in and tapping in with me. And thank you to everybody else who commented and, you know, kept the chat flowing smoothly, you know, all the positive vibes. I love y'all so freaking much. We are not gonna be on TikTok tonight, okay? So I'm done for the night. I will be back over here sometime tomorrow. I gotta see what my calendar look like, but we'll be back over here sometime tomorrow and we'll get another collective in. So until next time, y'all, I'll talk to you.